Today I will tell you how to segment your users and how to use targeted broadcasts. All the examples and explanations I will show you today will be demonstrated using our Odus assistant. To look through your users, you should go to the menu and press People. Here you see all your users and all segments where these users can be located. You should go to the Segments page and add here all the segments you want to distribute your users to. Now I will explain you how to do this. To add a segment, you need to type here a segment name and then to type here the description of the segment for your convenience. Then you should just press the Add button. The new segment will appear here on the right side. Here you can see all the segments we have in our Odus assistant. You can see how many users are included in each segment, how many blocks are assigned to each segment, and also you can see here the description of each segment. If you want to delete a segment from this list, you should just press on the cross here. But please pay attention that in this case, this segment will be deleted from all the users it is assigned to, and it will be also deleted from all the blocks it is assigned to. That's why be careful about deleting your segments. If you go back to the audience page and press here, you can see that you can find two options here. You can delete any users you want from the list, just selecting users here, and then pressing here and pressing delete. In this case, if you delete a user and your user will write to your bot again, then the communication history of this user and your bot will be cleaned and the user will start the conversation from the very beginning. You can also add a user here. To add a user, you can specify user's name here and assign him a unique key. Here we suggest you to assign an email of a user as a unique key. Assigning an email as a unique identifier for a user is a very convenient tool if you want to collect all the history of your user's communication from different messages into one place. For example, your user can write and can communicate with your bot in a Facebook Messenger and in a WhatsApp. And, for example, in the dialog, you can ask the user about his contact details and ask him about his email. If you ask a user about his email and you collect his email from him, then the bot could match the history of the user into one place in this page, Audience. Creating a new user here, you can type company's name here also and company's email here. In this case, you will create a new user for a company. This means if any user communicating with your bot enters the company's email somewhere during the communication with the bot, then this company's email can be used as a unique key to merge all the history from all the users into one user here in the audience page. To add a new user to a segment, you need a special action in your dialog to work out. Let me show you how it works in our Odus assistant. I will go to a scenario about white label and click, for example, at this answer. I will go deep into an answer, and you can see that when any user comes to this answer of a bot and responds to this answer, it is assigned to the segment white label leads. You can also remove a segment here if you want. To assign a segment to an answer, you need to go to Function and to press a segment. Then you need to choose to add or to remove a segment, and then you can choose the segment from the list. Then you need to press Save and you are done. I want to stress again that this assignment of a user into a segment will work out only for those users who will receive this answer. Now, let me show you how broadcasts work. To do this, I go to the broadcast section, and you can see that it is rather intuitive. On the left side, you can see settings of your broadcast. You can choose a segment of your users you want to send a broadcast to here in the list. You can choose a channel here, and you can also set a schedule for your broadcast choosing a date and time here. On the right side, you should type all the messages of your broadcast. It can be one message or a set of messages. We want to give you a small tip here. We highly recommend you to develop a scenario or flow in your builder so that adding a button in the last message of your broadcast, your user can be transferred to this scenario or flow. To do this, as I have already said, in the last message of your broadcast you can add a button or just ask a user a question that will make a user to respond to this question and will transfer your user to the intent in the scenario in your builder. I also want to tell you about the Facebook requirement for broadcast through Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp. To read more about this requirement, you can follow this link. The idea behind the requirement of Facebook is that you can send your broadcasts that don't include ads only to those users who were in active communication with your bot during the last 24 hours. It is an official requirement of Facebook. That's why developing your scenarios, please do this thoughtfully so that your user could communicate with your bot very often in a very effective way. In the next video, we will tell you how to connect any service with Odus through Zapier.